always glad to have folks join me and always up for questions. So we are gonna hopefully make this work this week across both places. Google Hangouts has been tricky the last couple of weeks, but so far I can see you all. No one's chatting though in Google Hangouts. So if you're new to the Google Hangout side, click the red plus sign and you can leave any chats you want in the chat area. If you're on Facebook, you can ask them away in the comments section like you normally would. So both places, and I will answer questions. Our goal tonight is to talk about how to save on necessities. So one of the biggest excuses I get from folks in coupon world, whenever I tell folks this is what I do, or we try to save money on with coupons, whatever, I always get the same excuses. I'm so used to them after over 10 years of couponing, and it's always, oh, I don't have time for that, or you know, we only save $5 when we go to the store, or all the other excuses. We only buy organic, we don't buy any processed foods. I'm used to these. I'm very, very used to them. But in all honesty, there are so many things that we all buy that we can save money on. So laundry detergent, paper towels, toilet paper. You have to use these items, toothpaste, toothbrushes, and we can save on them. So we should be, and that's my encouragement for a lot of folks. Yes, maybe you never buy the hamburger helper or whatever else that you don't want, but let's at least save on the things that we have to buy, because there are lots of ways to save on them. So that's what I want to talk about tonight, is how do we save on the paper towels and the toilet paper and really get the best deals that are out there. I want to go ahead and just break it from the beginning. It's not in a warehouse club. So I posted these on Facebook. I wrote posts probably a couple of weeks ago, maybe even a month ago now, on the 10 things you should buy in Sam's and the 10 things you should not buy in Sam's. And the 10 things you should not buy in Sam's are really the 10 items that all of us think we're getting that warehouse membership for. We think if we could find the biggest package of paper towels that we're going to save money, or if we could get the best deal on toilet paper and paper plates and all these other things, that's actually not the deal in the warehouse club that we should be grabbing. There are things that are there. We're not going to go into the whole list now, but you can find it on the site if you want to read it. Just not the necessities. We're going to get better deals on paper towels and toilet paper and all of those items in the drugstore world or in the grocery stores even than we will get in the warehouse club. So just to kind of knock that one from the start, to give you an example on what I'm thinking of price-wise, I don't want to pay more than really like $3.50 for a package of paper towels or toilet paper. And this is name brand here. We're talking Bounty, Charmin, Cottonelle. Those are the brands that we are regularly buying in our house. I don't want to pay more than $3 or $3.50 for a 12 double roll pack of toilet paper or a 6 roll pack of paper towels. To compare that to the same price in Sam's or Costco, you're talking about paying over $1.50 a roll in Sam's or Costco versus paying 50 cents or less a roll in a drugstore or a grocery store. So some examples of where we're going to see this all the time in CVS. We're going to see CVS run at least once a month, buy $30 worth of these participating items and get a $10 reward back. It's using CVS's reward system. If you've never gotten into the CVS drugstore world, it's a fun game to play, but I can earn this $10 in their reward money and then use that to buy more deals later. I can even use it to buy the more toilet paper deals next week if I want to. It's my money to use however I want to use it. So, you know, don't be scared by the drugstore deals. There are a lot out there. So that's one example. I'm going in, I buy $30 worth of paper towels and toilet paper, and I can mix or match all sorts of things that I'm grabbing. I can use coupons on those items. My total actually can end up being less than $30 as long as I bought 30 with the sale, use my coupons, maybe owe 25 or so after coupons. I still get the reward back. I can even pay with extra care bucks that I already had. You see where this is going. So that's the drugstore side of things. If you are not brave enough to go into CVS and start using the drugstore system, that's okay. We can still get really great deals in the grocery store side too, and even in drugstores not on rewards. There's a deal that I wrote up today. It will go up tomorrow morning. So this is a little preview. Bounty paper towels. This week at Walgreens, no rewards needed. Just using coupons for a 6-roll pack of Bounty paper towels. It's $2.99 at Walgreens this week. So I don't even need to understand how Walgreens works. I just go in and buy the paper towels and use a coupon. That's a great price for a 6-roll pack of Bounty paper towels. So we're going to see the same type of things in the grocery stores, not as frequently as the drugstores, but you will see it. So we're going to see Publix run really great deals on Angel Soft and Quilted Northern. Publix loves Angel Soft and Quilted Northern Sparkle. Those are the brands that are on sale this coming week, starting Wednesday, Thursday. Bilo, we get really, really great deals at Bilo and Winn-Dixie on paper goods. They put them on sale. They let us use coupons. And then Bilo and Winn-Dixie offer fuel perks back. This is like gas savings on the things that whatever you buy in the store, I can use that towards the next fill up at any Shell station. Well, that's coming off of my toilet paper and my paper towel. So all of these compare in to make really great deals. So again, my go-to, just to sum that up really quickly, I'm gonna get all of our paper goods at CVS predominantly. That's the drugstore that I get most of the rewards deals at. I could run into Walgreens today, all week long, no rewards needed, just use coupons and get an awesome deal on Bounty. And that deal is really already on the site, so you don't actually have to wait for the actual post to go up tomorrow. But if you just go to southernsavers.com/Walgreens, you'll see the long list of deals that are good right now in Walgreens. And that deal is already on the list. So it's Bounty for $2.99 for a 6-roll pack. But we'll also get deals using rewards in the drugstores too, and then some occasionally in the grocery store system. So that's just paper goods. That's toilet paper and paper towels. And for anyone that joined us late, if you're kind of questioning, no warehouse clubs in that. I'm not going to buy any paper goods in a warehouse club because I'm not getting the best price. I'm also not talking Walmart here because Walmart doesn't really have a sale on these items. Walmart has everyday low prices, and their low prices don't compare with the sale price in the drugstore and the grocery store. So be ready for that. I do have a better price on sale with a coupon. And the other reason too, to just knock this one out with the warehouse clubs and to kind of explain it in the grocery store, because grocery stores sell massive packages as well as smaller packages. Keep in mind that most of the deals that we see are on the smaller packs. It's on the 6-roll packs of paper towels or the 12-roll packs of toilet paper. It's not the 24s and the 48s and so on and so forth that even the drugstores carry. And the reason for that is that typically we get the best deal possible using our coupon on the smallest package. So I want to go in, if my coupon's good for $1 off any Bounty, I want to get the smallest Bounty that I can. I want to get the Bounty that's on sale. So I don't want to go in and get the biggest Bounty and use my little $1 coupon. I want to get 3 of the smaller Bounties if that's what equals or however much you need, and use 3 coupons. That's our goal, is to use the most number of coupons that I'm allowed to use. We're not breaking any rules here, but that's typically going to be the smaller size. So even with laundry detergent, let's go there next. We all have to have clean clothes. You don't even want to know how much laundry exists in my house. If I took you out of the dining room, you would quickly see that. Think of my life as like the Pinterest picture where you see how everyone else lives beyond the beauty of the Pinterest picture. Like, this is the quiet little corner that I allow you to see. But if I turn the computer around, it might be chaos. Yes, so the amount of laundry that we all do, back to that. Heading to, again, drugstores or grocery stores for laundry detergent, and we see some really good deals on the smallest size bottles all the time. So for example, what was this? 2 weeks ago, we got Gain detergent, the smallest bottle of Gain, down to $1 at Winn-Dixie and Bilo stores. We get Tide for about $3 a bottle on that tiny, and I say small, like I'm holding it in my hand, the tiny little 50-ounce bottle. That's what we're going for. All detergent is about $1.50 on sale with coupons. This is grocery store sales matched with coupons, smallest bottle. The reason we see the biggest discounts on the smallest bottles. We actually don't see huge discounts on those 150 ounce bottles. It just doesn't happen. So I want the smaller bottle and then buy 2 or 3 of them and use 2 or 3 coupons. There's no limit on the number of coupons that I'm allowed. I get a better deal by doing that. So that's how we're gonna apply to everything that we're grabbing. One question that I've got in the Google Hangout room, checkout 51, when it says limit 5, can all 5 items be on the same receipt? So if I'm using the checkout 51 app, and a few other mobile apps allow you to do this too, I buy items, I go to submit my receipt, and they have a higher limit. Yes, Kayla, all 5 items can be on the same receipt. So I can buy multiples and actually redeem that offer multiple times on the same receipt. The same for other apps that allow a higher limit. You'll see a little plus sign or minus sign to say how many were in that receipt as you submit it. So hopefully that answers your question. And I am up for any other questions that you have. It does not have to be on saving on necessities. So feel free to leave those in the chat room and leave them in the comments on the Facebook Live as well. This is your Q&A to ask whatever questions you have. I just always come prepared with a topic for us to discuss too. Now, one other side to saving on necessities, I've mentioned the small bottle. We want to use coupons on the small bottles, is kind of figuring out the sales that are behind these items. And the biggest thing to get is that everything in the store follows a sales cycle, and it's incredibly predictable. So if I'm looking at a major brand, I'm looking at, Tide or Charmin or Bounty, it is going to come on sale every 6 weeks in the grocery store like clockwork. I'm going to see a great Tide deal every 6 weeks in this store. So it's not just all the stores, it's the store that you pick. So don't panic. I don't have to go to Kroger and to Publix and to Food Line. Every store will have it on sale about every 6 weeks. Now, not the same sales. So I'm not going to see it on sale here, here, and here all the same week. But you get the idea. So just pick one store. Life is good. That's the grocery stores. Drug stores will actually tend to follow a sales cycle that's every 4 weeks. We'll see a Bounty Charmin deal once a month. We'll see Pampers once a month, Huggies once a month. So the drug stores, I don't actually have to follow as hard on that 6 week side of things as I do the grocery store. So just so you kind of see the sales cycles to that. Now, if we're talking about something that isn't a major brand, you love a much smaller product. So let me just give you a very concrete example. I was kind of proud of myself in being able to help somebody last week. If you walk around Publix with a clipboard, doesn't matter what you're wearing, you walk around Publix with a clipboard, people just assume that you work at Publix. I think I was actually probably just wearing a t-shirt, just like today, and jeans, but I worked at Publix because I had a green clipboard that day. And this sweet old lady, I'm standing in front of the ice cream section. She's scouring the inside of the ice cream section. I asked her, can I help you look for something? I don't mind trying. She's looking at Talenti frozen yogurt and trying to find a specific flavor. So I help her find it. And then she goes, can I ask you another question? Sure. Do you know when this is going to be on sale again? Well, a normal person probably would have been like, no, it's not on sale today. But for me, I pulled up the Southern Savers app. And in the app, we have the item search. And you may not realize this, but you can put in a date in the past. So I put in 3 months ago and typed in Talenti and told the item search basically, tell me every time Talenti yogurt or frozen yogurt has been on sale in the last 3 months. And in doing that, I saw it was on sale on March 16th through the 26th at Publix. Buy one, get one. So all I need to do to tell her is, heads up, it's probably going to be on sale within the next 2 weeks. Because I know if it's not a specific product, then it follows a 12-week cycle in the grocery store like clockwork. Guess what? When you open your Publix ad on Wednesday or Thursday, Talenti frozen yogurt is buy one, get one. I wish I knew the old lady's phone number. Like, I'm so excited that I was able to peg that for her and say, yep, in the next 1 to 2 weeks, you are going to have your frozen yogurt. Don't buy it today. That's all I need to be able to see is how long has it been since the last sale, and I'm set. I know how long to wait till the next one, and I know not to bite yet. We aren't there. So if you have a small product that you love, and Talenti is a good example, because if you think of the number of ice creams in the freezer, this is a really tiny brand compared to our Breyers and our Mayfield and all the other products that are there. So the same in household necessities, though we could, label ice cream in the necessity department as well here. But just so you're seeing, if you have a specific tinier brand, you're really looking at a 12-week sale cycle. I see that it's coming on sale, or I see, even in this case, you put into the item search a date of March 1st. When was the last time my specific laundry detergent was on sale? And I'm going to see, wow, it was 10 weeks ago. Then it is coming up in just a couple more weeks, and you'll know exactly even what store, where it was on sale 10 weeks ago, how much the price was. So use that to help you spot the next set of sales that are coming. I don't have to, sit here and starve myself if that's the case. I can kind of figure out where we're going to go from here, when the next sale and deal is coming. Okay, to jump to another question that's in the Google Hangout side, I was in Target the other day and had 4 coupons for an item. I hadn't noticed that the coupon said a limit of 2 per transaction, but the cashier caught it. I asked to do 2 transactions, and then he said that corporate just told them not to allow multiple transactions. Have you heard anything about this? So Samantha, it's not a corporate decision on multiple transactions, but there are a lot of stores that have made that policy, that have come back and said, you know what, we're not going to let you split things into multiple transactions. A couple of options that you could have done in that situation would have been to say, well, I just want these 2, and go to your car, put them in the car, and come back. He can't really stop you from doing a second transaction if you either A, aren't in his line, or B, they're separated even by a few minutes. So if it's really, really an issue, that could be the option for the other 2, or you just give up and say, well, fine, I don't want the other 2. In corporate side of things, it doesn't really make much sense because they missed a sale to make that. So it isn't a corporate specific policy, but again, there are a lot of stores that are making that policy just to say, no, we don't want you to do multiple transactions. If there's nobody behind you in line, which I know is a rarity in Target, I would still kind of encourage and be like, really, there's no one here. There's not a big deal on splitting this into 2 transactions. But they do have the right to kind of make that decision. I wish there were a happier answer, but it's just one where you have to either A, break it into 2 and go to the car and come back and buy them, or B, just don't buy them in that situation. Okay, so in terms of necessities, we've already hit toilet paper and paper towels and laundry detergent. One of the other ones that I wanted to hit was diapers. It's a big question that I get. How do we save on diapers? Hands down, diapers are a drugstore purchase. It is incredibly rare for us to find a deal on diapers in the grocery store that is grabbable, that is a worthwhile deal to get. So always 90% of the time going to be in the drugstore, sorry. So I'm heading to CVS. CVS has Huggies diapers on sale for buy $30 and get, a $10 reward. I get to use coupons. I've got $2 off Huggies coupons. I start pairing all that in. Again, my total is going to be, maybe $24. I still get the $10 reward back. So now I've bought 3 packs of Huggies diapers for $14 total. That's, $3.70 a pack. That's a really, really great price. So that's where I want to encourage you to be looking. If you are not already shopping in drugstore, to start specifically, if you are in diaper mode, then you just make this I must figure out CVS just to save on diapers, because it is such a huge savings to get there. For me, I did not figure out how to shop the drugstores until my twins were almost 1.5 years and really had potty trained. And I don't even want to think about how much money we spent paying for twins and diapers before learning CVS. But thankfully, we had 3 more children because children are incredibly cheap once you figure out how to do the drugstore deals. I mean, we're talking about Huggies and Pampers here for less than $4 a pack always. That's not going to happen in Walmart ever, and very rare in the grocery store setting. One exception starts Wednesday, and that's Harris Teeter Super Doubles. So if you are anywhere near a Harris Teeter, starting Wednesday morning at 7 a.m., doesn't start before then. The store may be open before then, but the register doesn't kick in until 7 a.m. Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. at Harris Teeter, all coupons that are $2 or less will double. So I have a $2 off Huggies diapers coupon. It is now worth $4 off of a 1 pack of Huggies diapers. That's an incredible price on Huggies diapers. So I get them on sale. They're usually about $8.99 a pack in Harris Teeter, and I have $4 off of that pack automatically just with my double coupons. We also have a really high value Loves printable coupon right now. So I could go into Harris Teeter and use that. I'm gonna get Loves. I think they come down to like $3.90 a pack. So Harris Teeter Super Doubles becomes kind of the big exception to the grocery store rule. I would normally say don't ever really worry about diaper deals in the grocery store, but Super Doubles will always take the cake on that one. If you've never shopped Harris Teeter Super Doubles, I put up numerous lists, and 2 of them are already up. So there's a list of unadvertised deals and a list of the weekly ad deals that you can already grab and start making your lists and getting ready, because the deals do start Wednesday morning. Just keep in mind, all of the freebie items go really fast. So head in with a plan of getting a lot of the $1 or 50-cent deals even. Those things will still be around, but the super, super cheap stuff just goes really, really quickly, just so you're not disappointed. And they only run Super Doubles probably about 2 more times this year. So they'll take off a long break around the holidays. We'll see one in usually early September, and then we see one in November, and then we don't see another one until January. So just so you don't miss it if you're in that neck of the woods. I always get folks who ask too, is it worth it to drive to a Harris Teeter? How far would you go to make it worth the trip? I don't know. They do have a limit of 20 coupons that double per day. So before you get in the car and drive an hour and a half to go super doubling just to come home with 20 items, just think about that, because it's a really long trip for 20 things that you're going to be able to get. I don't know that I would go tearing into the store or hauling into the store on that one just for that. It's too long. Al's asked, last week we talked about getting meat in bulk for good prices, and where was that available? So our meat question, which is a very common one, we buy most of our meat from one of 2 places. We get it from Zaycon Foods. Their website is Zaycon Fresh, ZAYCON fresh.com. And I'll put that in the chat for anyone that's in the Google Hangout. So Zaycon Fresh is Zaycon's website. They have drop sites all over the US. So you just find the one that's in your neck of the woods, and you can buy bulk chicken, buy bulk ground beef, all sorts of things at really, really great prices. Their chicken price is like $1.70 a pound. Ground beef is 90% lean, and it's $3.50 a pound. So prices that the grocery store just can't touch. The other place that we get our meat from is from the US Foods Chef Store. This is going to be for folks that are in specific areas. Not everybody has a chef store. Columbia, South Carolina has one. Charlotte, North Carolina. They are building some others. Anybody can shop there. But some of you have something similar. So like a Gordon Food Service or a restaurant supply store. That's really what you're looking for. So Google restaurant supply store and find a store that doesn't require that you be a restaurant. So the US Foods Chef Store, I don't have to show them anything. I'm just a shopper. There's no membership. There's no like secret code that you have to know to get in the door. Just go in and shop. And they sell bulk fresh meat and bulk fresh produce, and they sell a lot of other stuff too, but you don't really want, you know, a 50-gallon vat of soy sauce. You want a box of 40 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast. That's really what I'm here for. The Chef Store actually has the best prices. They cream Zaycon's prices. The price for the Chef Store on boneless, skinless chicken breast, for instance, just last month was like $1.07 a pound. That's just a crazy price. The grocery store price for boneless, skinless chicken breasts is $2 on sale, $1.99 a pound on sale. Regular price in the grocery store, you're upwards of $3 and $4. So, you want to be looking for these. So that's restaurant supply stores. Specifically, the one I'm in is the U.S. Foods Chef Store or Zaycon Foods. That's where we're getting most of our meat from. Zaycon did just deliver chicken in most of the Southeast this past week. So the chicken sale, it's going to be a little while till Zaycon comes back through, but they do have other sales. They're constantly running and coming back in all the time for different types of meat. Karen asks, do stores like Whole Foods have a sales cycle? Yes, Whole Foods does run on a sales cycle. For specific items, Karen, it tends to follow that 12-week mark that I mentioned with the Talenti example. So don't look for it to be a 6-week cycle like we see in normal grocery stores. The reason for that is that they have so many mom and pop brands that Whole Foods is selling that they tend to kind of rotate through them. A lot of their sales too are a lot longer than 1 week. So most of their sales tend to be in that monthly flyer. I'm going to see them in the monthly flyer, and then I'm going to see them back in the monthly flyer in 2 to 3 months later. It's going to be a big chunk between the incentives. So it's going to be a little while before that item comes back around if you're regularly a Whole Foods shopper. Okay, a few other things to hit on in the necessities department that we all use. So we hit all of our paper goods and our laundry detergent, personal care items that I hope we all use anyway. And I know we probably all use different toothpastes. If you are wanting, only organic and whatnot, yes, those are going to be very different. But we're all using toothbrushes. So let's go with the very specific kind of personal care items in that realm that we're not really looking for organic. Just give me a toothbrush. Yes, you can get one for free from your dentist, but you technically paid a lot of money for that free toothbrush. So other places to look for oral care deals in general. We are going to get, again, very good prices in the drugstores. Kind of keep pointing you to this section. And the reason for that, to kind of explain on that, we tend to buy most of our groceries in a grocery store and anything that's not groceries in a drugstore. So that's why that kind of becomes you could go to CVS for this, because that's where we're buying it. So if it's not groceries, it's usually coming from a drugstore for us. Toothbrushes we will see for free in all of the drugstores, and they kind of rotate through. So at least once a month, we see a freebie toothbrush deal. This week, if you wanted, I can't imagine using these as your main toothbrush, but you could go to Walgreens this week and leave with 9 Oral-B head toothbrush replacements for their power toothbrush. I guess you could use them as travel toothbrushes if you really, really wanted to. It could be different. But we see typical toothbrushes come on sale and be free as well in the drugstore system. So to explain that, if you've never seen it before, we will see them put toothbrushes, this is just a made up example, we'll see them put toothbrushes on sale for $2.50 in the ad, and they will give you back $1.50 in rewards. So technically you would pay $1 for that toothbrush. But 9 times out of 10, you have a coupon for $1 off of the toothbrush. So you're going to pay $1.50 in the drugstore, and you're going to get $1.50 back in the drugstore's reward. So that's kind of a bare bones example of how this is going to work, but it happens all the time. So toothbrushes, toothpaste as well. And I know we all want different types and different brands, but all the major brands rotate through and are free once a month. Other things that follow that same type of sale: soap, body wash, detergent, deodorant, all of those whole categories tend to run through and be free at least once a month. Another place, again, I know there are some folks that are just scared by the drugstores. So look for a lot of these items to be in the Publix flyers. Those purple health and beauty flyers in Publix, if you're a regular Publix shopper. Those flyers are filled with store coupons. So right now, a new flyer started at Publix this weekend, and there's a $2 off Colgate coupon for a twin pack of toothbrushes. That $2 off coupon is a store coupon and can be paired with manufacturer's coupons. So if I had a Colgate coupon that I printed from the internet or I got from a Sunday paper, it's a manufacturer Colgate coupon. I can use that on top of the Publix coupon for those toothbrushes. And to throw out one other idea, because Publix is kind of smart. They know they've given you this store coupon. It's incredibly rare for Publix to put that item on sale when I have a Publix flyer coupon for it. So I'm going to end up paying full price for those toothbrushes, and then I have the coupons to pair in, and it makes for an okay deal. But just to throw out another option, that would be to head to a store that accepts competitor coupons and would take that Publix coupon. So Bi-Lo's will all take that Publix coupon. Winn-Dixie stores, if you ask, tend to also take them. You have to ask. It's not in the Winn-Dixie store policy, but if you go in and you say, hey, I have this Publix coupon, will you let me use it? Most Winn-Dixie managers will say yes. They will put them on sale because they don't have a store coupon for Colgate toothbrushes right now. So we will see them go on sale while I have the Publix coupon, and I can pair that Publix coupon with the manufacturer's coupons, even at the other store. So look for stores that will accept your competitor coupon so that you can get an even better deal. So that's if you don't want to head to the drugstores. We can get deals in the grocery stores. One other place for personal care deals that are the best deals that we see anyway, aside from the drugstore, would be Target. Target will regularly put oral care and health and beauty products on sale with gift cards. An example this week is beauty care. If I buy $20 worth of beauty care, Target has a coupon. If you text them, I think the word's GLOW. If you text them the word GLOW, you get a coupon for a $5 Target gift card when you buy $20 in health and beauty products. It's really beauty specifically. I can pair that with anything in the beauty section. A really great example would be Pantene. So we all want to wash our hair. I can buy Pantene. It's regular price right now, $3.84 a bottle. We got to get some crazy math going here. But I buy 4 of those Pantenes and I already get a $5 Target gift card. That's just the sale. That's the Pantene sale. Well, I can go crazy here and buy 8 bottles of Pantene. I will earn 2 $10 off gift cards. Then I can use that $5 gift card when you buy $20 worth of beauty. So now I'm going to buy 8 bottles and earn 3 $5 Target gift cards. Plus I can use coupons. And we've got coupons that just came out in yesterday's paper for $5 off 3 bottles of Pantene and $2 off 2 bottles of Pantene. So add up enough coupons to have coupons for 8 bottles. You're in the end going to get Pantene, and I know it's a lot of math, but you're going to get Pantene for 47 cents a bottle. This is a really good price. I don't even care if Pantene's not your brand. Buy it and donate it. But just to give you that example too. So, we've got the drugstore deals definitely, but we also have a lot of Target gift card deals, especially on beauty care items. We do see Target gift card deals on paper goods. I didn't mention that earlier on purpose. The Target paper goods gift card deals are not as good usually as the gift card deal or the extra care bucks and register reward deals in the drugstores. So look for the drugstores specifically for your paper goods or the grocery stores. Occasionally Target's paper goods deals will be decent, but not usually to the level of other stores. Usually their paper goods are buy the 16 roll pack for $10 a pack and buy 3 of them or buy 2 of them and get a $5 gift card. It just doesn't come down to the biggest savings of buy that 30 at CVS and get a $10 reward that we see, or the big sales of the grocery stores. One question that Samantha asked will CVS or Walgreens reissue their reward, their extra care buck or their register reward, if you forget to use them before they expire. Most of the stores will not reissue a reward, Samantha, if you lose them or even if they do expire. Walgreens doesn't actually have the ability to reissue. That's running through the Catalina machine, which is the secondary machine next to the receipt. So they can force it right then when you're in the store, but the only way for them to reissue it outside of that moment is really for them to just make it up. It would never be linked to the deal that you got because they don't have that ability. In CVS, corporate can. So if you really, really screwed up, you lost some extra care bucks and you're just figuring out what this is, you could call corporate and they could put them back on your CVS card to print the next time you were in the store. So that's an option. CVS does now have in their mobile app a way for you to keep all of your extra care bucks in the app. So then I don't have to keep up with any sort of receipt whatsoever. It's really and truly all loading to your card. You don't use the app at the register. You just sit there and click a button on the phone to send coupons to card. The extra care bucks are already there. So that would be an option if you're constantly losing them. But Kayla, who came in and mentioned below you, points out a really good point for anyone who's curious about trying the CVS app. You run into a really big quirk with the app, and that is that a lot of CVS stores allow you to use expired extra care bucks and expired store coupons up to 2 weeks past their expiration date. That's corporate policy, that I can use an expired store extra care buck or store coupon, not manufacturer, but store, up to 2 weeks past their expiration date. Well, if I'm using the app, when that expires, it goes away. It is gone forever. So if you have gone paperless, you can undo it. If you want to go back and have your extra care bucks print on your receipt, you can do that. But if you have chosen to go paperless and you're keeping all of your rewards in the app, then they're gone when they expire, and you've got to be okay with that. So that's a big thing to weigh, a big decision to make between whether you want to go paperless and not have to keep up with receipts, or I want to be able to have the ability to use an extra care buck up to 2 weeks after its expiration date. It's a big decision. But yes, just to throw it all out there. A few other questions that pop into this necessities side of things would be, trash bags and all the other household items that can fit in that realm. Trash bags are a tricky one. I actually got this question earlier today in email. We don't see incredible deals on trash bags. Like there's no CVS stock up extra care buck deal on trash bags. I wish there was. So we will see Target run gift card deals on trash bags. And we will see occasional deals in the grocery store where they're on sale and I have a coupon to pair with them. But typically the best deal is in Target with a gift card deal, just to kind of point you in that direction. Obviously, if you live in a city where you have to use specific trash bags, some good friends of ours live in Decatur or used to live in Decatur, right outside of Atlanta, and you have to use specific trash bags. You're going to have to go wherever your trash bags are sold, and you are going to have to pay whatever the city requires you to pay. But for those of us that are in the hefty Glad world, then we're going to just look for deals with gift cards in Target, or maybe even on house brands in the grocery store. Trash bags are a big one in my house that I'm not allowed to buy a house brand for. My husband gets a little grumpy if I buy cheap trash bags, and he's taking out the trash. So I try to respect that request. So for us, it's only going to be Hefty or Glad, and even Hefty doesn't always pass the muster for him. So we're looking for a specific brand, and then that can get really expensive because you've stuck yourself in one boat and you're not willing to switch up on those brands. So tends to be a Target purchase with gift cards when they're running it on the Glad trash bags. Just kind of point you in that direction. If you have a question on something specific that we haven't covered on necessities specifically or anything else, feel free to shout it out. You guys are a no question kind of group tonight, where normally I can't even get to all the questions. No complaints. I don't mind a quiet night, but I'm not used to it. So feel free to ask on anything in specific realms as well. that she may have. One example that I pointed out earlier was using the item search to get an idea of when something's coming back on sale. And the same thing will work for the drugstores too. So if you're stuck, like, I desperately need toothpaste, or I desperately need this, when's it coming on sale in the drugstores? The item search can help you there too. So type in Colgate toothpaste and just look specifically at one store. When was the last time Colgate made the list for CVS? And you'll get an idea of when that freebie is going to roll back around, just to help you be able to spot all of that. So Rachel asks a question about CVS. I've noticed people will say, I bought toothpaste for $3 and I got a $2 extra care buck back. So it's like you're getting it for $1. And then they use the $2 extra care buck next week. So it sounds like it's double dipping, and I'm confused. So Rachel, it can sound confusing when you're first getting started in the drugstores, that I'm going to say, we buy the toothpaste, we use a coupon, I pay $2, and then I got $2 right back. When you're first getting started, the very first transaction that you buy in CVS, you've never done this before, I have to use real money to pay for that. I can't use pretend money if I don't have it. But once I buy the toothpaste, so in pretend land, the toothpaste is on sale for $3. I use a $1 off coupon, so I pay $2, and I get back a $2 extra care buck. Next week, when I go in, I paid $2. I get that. That was real money in $2. But next week, when I go in, I have $2 towards my next deal. And maybe it's toothpaste again. Let's just say, for happy sake, it's toothpaste again. It's on sale for $3. I have a $1 off coupon. I pay with my $2 extra care buck. I owe nothing. And I get back another $2 extra care buck. So that very first purchase, I'm gonna remind myself, yes, I paid $2, but I got it all back. It's okay. It was free. Like, that's kind of your pep talk purchase. But every other purchase after that, in theory, I don't really have to spend anything. For the rest of my little CVS life, I can go in and pay with their extra care bucks and get more extra care bucks back. And that's the goal, is that really I don't have to spend anything out of pocket. I'm just constantly giving them pretend money, and then they give me more pretend money back. But that very first purchase, I have to pay in real money. So yes, I can see where you're like, whoa, wait a second. You can't claim it here and claim it again. But next week, I'm not going to pay anything. I'm going to use it, and I'm going to get more back. But I'm going to maybe owe a quarter out of pocket, because you always owe tax. If you haven't learned that lesson in life, you will always owe the tax on everything in life. Same in CVS. So that's okay. I pay with a quarter. A fun way to actually play the CVS game even more, Rachel, as you're learning it all, is to get a CVS gift card. You have to buy it. Can't use extra care bucks for it. Buy a $5 CVS gift card and then play a game with yourself to see how long can I get my $5 CVS gift card to last if all I do is pay for the tax at the end of each transaction. It's a fun game because it makes you really, really plan your transactions down to a T. I want to owe you nothing. I want to pay you with the extra care bucks in my pocket so that I can get more extra care bucks back and kind of keep it going that way, so that I'm just using this $5 just to pay the tax, and see how long can I get a $5 CVS gift card to last. It's a fun game, and it will make you really, really good at your CVS transactions. Okay, so Barb's got a question that's not drugstore, but more retail. I don't like to do much retail shopping. Half the time, I tend to act on $10 off, $10 or more coupons. You buy anything to receive this item, like a free item at Bath and Body Works. How should I look at coupons that say 10 off of 25 or $10 off 40? So I'm trying to follow your question here. Barb, I would say on anything that's a 10 off 25 or even a 25 off 40, if we were to go that high, if it's something that you need, the $10 off 25, if we were to bump that and think about it in a $50 or even $100 range, a $10 off 25 would be the same thing as a $40 off of a $100 purchase. That's a 40% off coupon if I got a $10 off $25 purchase coupon. So JCPenney's is putting these out all the time. It's like JCPenney's go-to coupon right now. If I get a $10 off 25, the JCPenney's, and it's something that I already need, we need jeans, or we need new shoes, or we need a Sunday dress for something, then you've got a coupon in your hand for 40% off already with a $10 off $25 purchase. So I wouldn't, chunk it. That's a pretty good savings. 40% is my mark for buying it in the grocery store. If that item is 40% off or more, it's a go-to item. You can grab it. You're, free to buy it in terms of watching for the best sale. So I wouldn't stop just because it's not a complete freebie. I would definitely stop if you don't need anything. Then it's not a deal. Then you're just spending money to spend money. But if you already needed something and you had a 10 off 25 or a higher value, then definitely would grab it. Teray asked a question about printing coupons. Recently, my coupons stopped scanning. I have the favorite printer, and I'm wondering if it's the ink or something else. The ink looks fine. It's not light. It's just streaky with vertical lines. Any advice on this issue? Okay, so Teray, what I would recommend, if you will look up, really, you can even YouTube this one, how to clean a black and white laser printer. So that's my favorite printer, in case you are new to our Hangouts. The Brother HL2230. It's a black and white laser printer, and it goes on sale. On sale, it's like $55, $60, and it is a champ for printing coupons and super cheap to refill. But Google how to clean that cartridge roller and see if that can solve the streaky lines. So I'm gonna guess that's really the issue with why it's not scanning. There are a lot of YouTube videos, Teray, that walk through even specifically that printer and how to deal with things and how to clean it up. And I think that they're gonna do a much better job than I would. We don't ever buy ink that is manufacturer ink, especially for that printer. Always get it off of Amazon for like $8 for the big high yield toner replacement. And that's the purpose of getting the printer, is the super cheap ink. So I know it's solvable. We've kind of had some issues like that in the past, but YouTube has always set us straight. And Teray, if you can't find them, like if you're kind of Googling and you're not coming across it, I can do some hunting. If you want to email me, I don't mind trying to send you whatever I can find too. That's the route I would go. And if anyone else has any questions along that line, again, the printer that I highly recommend is a Brother HL2230 is its number, or 2270 is the wireless side. It is not on sale this week anywhere, but it has been in the last couple of weeks. So just hold off. Don't run out and buy a printer this week. We're also going to see really, really great deals on it starting in July. So a big question that nobody asked, but folks have been emailing me a lot, so we'll just hit on it tonight. And that is back to school sales. I know summer just started literally today. Today, happy first day of summer, according to the calendar. But back to school sales start the very first week of July, the first full week of July. So look for the Staples and the Office Depot ads to start having all their penny office supply deals. We're gonna see Target filling in their huge office supply section. And we're gonna see really great deals on that Brother printer, laptops, all of that. This is not the time to buy laptops. You wait until July. We see a lot of times even better laptop and computer deals during back to school season than we do for Black Friday. So if there is a time that you want an electronics, it is now. As soon as back to school starts, it is not in November or December. So wait until July, but we're gonna see all of that hit. Again, the first full week of July that has a Sunday date. That's when you're gonna get your best deals on all of that. We do have some freebies already. This week, Office Depot is running free pens, free Papermate pens after rewards. So there are like 16 qualifying packages ranging from $7 to $20 with a ton of pens in them. You can buy 2 of those packs and you will get 100% of whatever you spend back in Office Depot rewards. Those rewards will come back in your account within like 6 to 8 weeks and can be used on anything in Office Depot / Office Max for more things. So with office supplies, school season starting, it's actually not a bad time to grab those freebies this week, where normally you may not ever care about having Office Depot rewards. You're going to have a chance to use them on upcoming freebies and penny items and whatnot, so that you're kind of set for those items. Tere's got another question that's along the same line. So what should we be buying now? I know a lot of people take the summer off. Tere, the big things that are coming on sale in June. So to kind of go back to the grocery and household side of things and away from the office supply, school supply stuff, big things that we see on sale for June: meat. This is the go-to time of year to get really great prices on grilling items. We also have all of our summer produce coming in season. So you're gonna start seeing green beans for 99 cents a pound, squash for 99 cents a pound. Though if you wanna come to my house, we're picking like 15 squash a day. My children, tonight we served squash for dinner and our meat had a yellow sauce on it. And they were like, did you put squash in the meat too, Mama? Like, that's how much squash we're getting. So all of that is coming on sale. Peaches are hitting $1 a pound in 2 different grocery stores starting on Wednesday. Both Bilo, Winn-Dixie's, and Harris Teeter's all have peaches for $1 a pound in the new ads. So all of our big summer produces are hitting the grocery stores within the starting this week, and will continue for a few more weeks. These summer items, though, they go faster than you think. You're thinking, well, I'm going to have these items and these sales around through August, early September, but a lot of times that's not the case. So I would recommend, when you see something hit your price point in the produce realm, that you go ahead and think about grabbing some extra and putting it away for the winter time. If you have a farmer's market, even better. Don't buy your green beans in the grocery store at 99 cents a pound. Buy them in the farmer's market for 25 cents a pound and put them up. Freeze them, can them, whatever you want to do with them. But getting that really, really great price, this is your time. So that's what I would encourage most people to focus on in the summer, is produce items and meat. Other things that we do see good deals on is we see some great paper good deals during the summer, which doesn't make a lot of sense. There's not any rhyme or reason behind our paper good sales in the summer, but we see them. So when you see the really, really great toilet papers and paper towels, and even we've seen Ziploc bags this week, they're like 75 cents a box. So when you're seeing these items, going ahead and grabbing them so that you're set for the fall, when we don't actually see as low of prices on paper towel and toilet paper deals as we're seeing right now. Besides those items, not anything really, really specific that I would head in and get, just really sticking with the produce. Barbara's asking, do I specifically have a stock up price list for produce? Barbara, I have numbers in my head that I'm just so used to not paying more than. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I don't want to pay more than $1 a pound for most of our fruits, strawberries and whatnot being the exceptions. But I don't want to pay more than $2 a pound for strawberries. When we hit the farmers markets, the prices become so almost unreal. You're not used to paying farmer market prices. They're so much cheaper than the grocery store that you can't really even create a stock up price list. So what I would encourage you, Barbara, is I'm going to put in a URL into the chat room, and for everyone else, this URL is so.svrs.me/market. And if you head there, that URL, so.svrs.me/market, if we head there, it will show you a printout. It would help if I spelled market right. I can't edit it once I stick it in there. So for everyone in the Google Hangout, spell market right, and then it will work. If you head to that link, it's going to show you everything that was on sale today in the farmers market that is near Columbia, South Carolina. The Columbia, South Carolina market is a federal farmers market. There are only 19 in the country. So as you look at the list, obviously you may not live in Columbia, but it's at least telling you how to kind of go through and see what the good prices are. And you're going to be kind of amazed at what those prices are. So you're going to see strawberries for 99 cents and various things like that all the way through. And I think you'll be kind of surprised at how cheap the farmer's market is over the grocery store. And that right there becomes my stock up price list. Long answer there for you, Barbara, but using that market list from the FDA, really or the USDA, that's who's tracking the farmer's market, becomes my go-to price on what I want to pay for that produce. Amy asks on Facebook, do I prefer Walgreens or CVS? Amy, that is such an easy answer. I am a CVS girl all the way. It's so much easier to be in CVS than it is in Walgreens. Walgreens has so many quirks. The cashiers don't even understand all those quirks. And then you're trying to check out and you're in tears. So I have it's CVS. I don't ever have issues. The cashiers are super easy. If it says it's going to be a deal, it always prints the reward. So that tends to be my hands down where I'm going to be most of the time. Okay. So with, let's see, trying to make sure I didn't miss any other comments. I think I got them all. So Barb has another question on Myers. Let's see, I'm just gonna put it up and read it. Myers had a really great deal on Glade sprays, which made them free, and the shelves were cleared and you couldn't get a rain check. On Saturday, some products came in. When I tried to do the deal, the price went up. They no longer had the orange sticker there, and I wish I had taken a picture of the sticker. Why the price change? Is this normal? So Barb, we will see some stores when they realize that it's an insane deal and people are going crazy for it, that corporate will come out and change the price so that as a whole, corporate's kind of in panic mode, like, oh, we really screwed up on this one. We just made it completely free, and they will make some really big changes, or the brand will make them make those changes. An example actually that we saw at Kroger just in the last couple of weeks. I know you were asking Meijer, but just to kind of show you it happens all over the place. Kroger had a deal that was printing a Catalina for Dove ice cream bars. We had a really high coupon for those Dove ice cream bars. They were on sale at the same time. With the Catalina reward printing as you bought it, it made them free. Dove, as a brand, kind of freaked out and said, whoa, Kroger is a major national retailer. We cannot give out free ice cream bars all over the country. They called Catalina and actually had the bars taken off of their reward. So it's really a Mars ice cream reward. Mars owns Dove. So it still prints for, and it's still a good Catalina actually for Snickers and M&Ms and other Mars ice cream novelties, but Dove is not part of it because it made them completely free. And that was a midweek. That was like a Tuesday at noon that I'm getting an email from the Catalina company saying, heads up, this offer is over. We have pulled Dove from the offer. So you will see these from time to time. It's not happening all the time, so don't panic that you found a really great deal. Like I mentioned the Target deal on Pantene. Don't panic that Target's gonna go change the price on Pantene on Wednesday. It's really gonna be it's gonna be these kind of rare moments that we see this happen, but that would be my guess for Meijer, is that they realized the whole world wants Glade sprays, it's completely free, and so corporate came down and said, deal's over, not gonna get that anymore. And then Samantha is sharing a tip for CVS in the Google Hangout rooms to just share with everyone else too. CVS, if you've not ever learned this, and you have a CVS that closes at night, they are not a 24-hour CVS, you can actually shop early. So I can shop a CVS sale starting on Saturday evening by 6 p.m. Some of them are even earlier. I've been in CVS's that started at Saturday morning. You just need to figure out from your store when they do this. But Saturday evening by 6 p.m., they flip a switch and they activate all of Sunday's deals early. They're still running all of Saturday's deals. So you go in on Saturday evening, and I actually have 2 ads running at the same time. I can buy all of tomorrow's freebies and get things from tonight. Now, a lot of times you're going in on the last possible day of the ad, so they're out of things. So get a rain check on the things that are running through tonight in CVS. Go ahead and get all of tomorrow's freebies. So then those poor people that get to CVS at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning are wondering where in the world all the free toothpaste went. You bought it on Saturday night. So it's just an inside tip if you have a CVS that closes at night. Now, if you have a CVS that's open all night long, there is no overlap. Sorry, they don't flip the switch until midnight on Sunday. If there is overlap, it might be at like 11:30 at night, but it's not at a time that most of us are going to be there. It's just at the non-24-hour stores that we have some overlap. We also see that same overlap time, not as long, not at 6 p.m. In Walgreens, it's more like 8 p.m., but Walgreens that close at night do flip their switches a little early too, so we have some into the night overlap as well on Saturday evenings in Walgreens. It's just really a CVS thing to wholeheartedly trust, with the occasional moment that you're in Walgreens and it just happened to work out well. So if you have that 24-hour CVS though, Kayla, as you were asking, not as fun. But if we have a non-24-hour CVS, then like every Saturday date night needs to end in CVS. Just teach your husband that. This is where we're going to go before we go home, because all the deals are running and I don't have to go to CVS for 2 weeks now. I've gotten all of this week's deals, all of next week's deals, and we're set for a really long run. Okay, well, we hit our hour. I like to kind of cut us off so that we can all get in bed and be ready for a new day tomorrow. We will still be back here, same time, same place next Monday night. I'm so excited that this worked for the first time in weeks to be in both places and no internet issues. So Monday night, 8:30, Q&A every Monday night. So just find time to make it a habit. Bring any questions you have. If you have questions between now and next Monday night, you can always email me, jenny@southernsavers.com, or send me a Facebook message as well if you're on Facebook. So I was glad to have you guys join me tonight, and I hope you guys have a great week.